the climate crisis is real. It's with us now. I'm Canadian. You hear in the news about the wildfires. And so, yes, this is for our grandchildren, but it's it's impacting us now.
I'm a marine biologist person working in ocean health for quite a few years now. There's about 1,000 gigatons, so 1,000 billion tons, too much carbon dioxide in our atmosphere.
I believe, from readings of available scientific information, that we're dancing along the edge of a potential civilizational collapse.
When people hear about how something can be done, like when there's a plan or a structure in place, it at least gives me a lot more hope to move forward and desire to move forward and play.
So our mission is to end global warming by 2050 by restoring the climate to safe pre-industrial levels. Today, we're going to introduce a new concept, a new structure. This Climate Restoration Founders Circle, right? These are going to be 1,000 people that will go down in the history books as the people, the group that made climate restoration happen. What we call the main climate restoration pathway, which is ocean iron fertilization. I just want to say a few words about, Peter. Not only that Peter took about 10 years to do the research and find out what was missing and came up with the concept of climate restoration. Not only that he led the creation of this movement, and not only that he's been working tirelessly on the engineering and the science and the presentations and the articles. Not only all of that, Peter has funded climate restoration in the early years, investing millions to make this happen.
Peter's amazing book, which I hope you all know about and have read.
So this would be a great opportunity to use the clap hands and give Peter a great a round of applause.
So Alon, that's the story about how ocean iron fertilization works.
And that's why the OIF pilot project is so important. We need a real-world, carefully monitored demonstration of the effectiveness of spreading tiny amounts of iron in a downwelling ocean eddy to show the cost-effectiveness and safety of this climate restoration approach.
As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, I look for opportunities where there's a need in the world and where a small investment will produce an enormous outcome. And so this is the place for me. That's why I've invested over $100,000 in climate restoration. I'm no longer just a spectator. I'm really an agent of change.
This is important enough to me that I have offered the Climate Restoration Alliance a challenge grant to raise the money for their small technical team of scientists and engineers to move forward with a pilot project. I encourage each of you to consider acting now to vouchsafe a healthy climate for your family, your community, the country, and the planet. Make a 3-year commitment of just $5,000 per year to make real steps toward that healthy climate and become a climate champion. If just 20 of you make this commitment before the end of the year, I will match it with a $100,000 gift.
If anybody's ready to jump in, let me know.
That I will be one of the champions.
Oh, very good.
Ron also said he would be a champion.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Ron.
I've been kind of watching this project for probably almost since November, December last year. And I've decided that this is a well-organized group of people. I think they've got a good plan.
Alakorashi, thank you.
Oh, I'm amazed at what I've heard, and I'm very excited to be a part of what is happening. And I was also more amazed, especially with the bamboo project. I really love that.
The bamboo project is not just a project in total, because all of us in the entire world are restoring the climate together. Thank you very much.
Okay, the other thing I also want to do is, we are not the only ones. There are several groups working on the climate, and our job is to connect with each and every group, and we are interested in what works.
First, AM, I want to say thank you so much. It's so wonderful to be with you. Alon, thanks for your great leadership, and everyone else for all of the support you're giving. I am the co-founder of the Alliance for Sustainability, which was created 42 years ago. And so we feel totally aligned with what you're doing and want to support it in every way possible.
And frankly, I was just moved to tears by the whole presentation. You can feel the direction that we're going in is the correct direction, and the number of people that are interested in helping us to get to our goal is amazing, and I'm thrilled to be part of this.
The results of our work will come probably mostly after I'm gone, but the act of engaging in this is nurturing and fulfilling for me right now. It gives me a sense of purpose, and I love it. I'm no longer just a spectator, I'm really an agent of change. And together we can produce the future that our grandchildren deserve. I also want to extend an invitation for those of you who are interested in developing the business side of climate restoration, which is investing, collaborating, and exploring new economic models that address the root causes of this crisis. And I'd love to connect with you about that.
One of the things that we're working on is a slightly upgraded business model. Instead of thinking about this as a for-profit versus non-profit, we're thinking of a combined model that we call For Impact.
And he said he's wondering if he could commit to raising money through some of the individuals and family offices I know. And there's probably some of us who are
Absolutely.
thinking, but I know people.
We need our founders to bring in the rest of the founders.
Let's go. Let's move.
And so thank you all for being founders with us.
I always talk about alignment, and I really feel this is happening. You know, alignment of so many people, organizations, and with that comes tremendous force. And eventually we're going to get there, and I'm very excited about that.
It's very simple. Each and every one of you can be a founder, and your friends can be a founder. And as such, you have the opportunity to ask your friends and family members what is most important to them and why. And it is going to end up with the climate. And you could raise and talk to people about, coming up with 5,000 or more. You'd be shocked and surprised. You ask them for 5, and they might hear 50,000, and that's perfectly all right as well.
Together, we can shape a new economy that restores rather than depletes our world. Thank you for being here.
And it is absolutely going to happen. Thank you for stepping up. Thank you for being donors. Thank you for contributing your energy and your time. Thank you all.